to do everything for them. And I don't mean to be insulting, but in comparison to God, we are done. We know absolutely nothing at all except what God shows us. We wouldn't even knew that was a God unless he revealed himself to us. God knows the beginning from the end. He knew us before we was in our mother's womb. We didn't know ourselves. God knew I was going to be here before he created me. Reverend Reese, he knew I was going to be pastor at St. John. I didn't, but he did. Amen. He already knew the work I was going to do, the people I was going to have. God knows everything. Only thing we know is moment to moment. So compared to God, we are done. I talked about how sheep are followers. They are natural followers. They naturally follow their shepherd. They have no leadership skills at all. Wherever that shepherd goes, the sheep goes. First of all, because he knows the sheep going to take care of it. The shepherd going to take care of it. And so they follow the sheep. And I talked about how we are natural followers, but sometimes we follow the wrong folk. Amen. Sometimes we let somebody in church who got influence lead us down the wrong path. But we can't be like sheep with our head down. We got to think sometimes for ourselves. Amen, somebody. I think I talk about just because mama don't like somebody don't mean you got to dislike somebody. If they ain't did that to you, let mama dislike them by themselves. Talk to me this morning. Because you might be liking somebody who might be the one to pray you out your deathbed. So sheep, they naturally follow their shepherd, but they don't really know where they're going. They trust their shepherd. And on the other part, we might not know where we're going, but we got to trust God. Amen. Everywhere God leads you, Reverend Reese, you ain't going to know where he's taking you. But you got to know if God is my shepherd, he is my shepherd. I shall not want. He gonna lead me in the right direction. And so we got to understand we are naturally follow these people. We got to follow the right folk. My third point is the one I want to start with today is that sheep are restless. Sheep are always moving about. That's it. I heard that for sheep to lie down, they need freedom from fear, freedom from friction with others, freedom from hunger, and freedom from pests and parasites. You hardly ever see sheep lying down. Hey, can I help you? Can I drop this bomb on you? Some of us are just like sheep. We can't get no rest. We got all kinds of parasites eating up our peace, joy, and happiness. And the biggest parasite of all is that we got friction with God. Because everything we do, everything we're going to have, everything we're going to be, it starts with God. Well, what do you mean friction, Reverend? Our relationship, Brother Graves, is not right with God. Romans 5 says that being justified by faith, we have peace with God. Peace is the key to our rest. Being justified by faith, Reverend Slaughter, means to be set in a certain place or a certain standing. When we have faith in Jesus, it puts us in right relationship or right standing with God the Father. Before having faith, we were enemies of God. In other words, we didn't have no relationship with God. Everything we did pretty much went against God. Amen, somebody. But when we have faith in God, he automatically justifies us because of what Jesus did on the cross. One of the problems is, I'm getting off this paper because I'm feeling this thing in my heart. One of the things problems we got, Savannah, is that a lot of us are still on the works righteousness. We are still trying to work our way to heaven. We are still trying to do the right thing all the time. We are still trying to take 2 steps to the right and then take 3 steps to the left. And we find out we still took 1 step too many. You can't work your way to heaven. You got to depend on what God already did. And because we are trying to work our way to heaven, Reverend Reese, we find ourselves under the guilt of sin. Y'all missing it.
Amen.
You see, some of us really can't have a relationship with God because we hadn't fully accepted what he did on the cross.
Amen.
See, when you fully accept what God did on the cross, you know you're a sinner, but you're a sinner saved by grace. And so we have to understand that we ain't going to get no rest until first we get the relationship right. But we ain't going to get the relationship right until we first accept what Jesus did on the cross.
Amen.
The Bible says Abraham was justified by faith and called a friend of God. Jesus told his disciples, I no longer call you servants, for servants don't know what their master do, but I am calling you friend. We're not going to have the peace of God until we have peace with God. Get the relationship right and we can get some rest. Some of us are still under the guilt of sin. The Bible says, therefore, there is no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. We are still trying to work our way to heaven, but we can't do it. The Pharisees was under the law. They bound the people up, Reverend Reed, for so many different laws. They had 600 other laws besides the 10 Commandments. You couldn't walk so many feet from your house on Sundays.
Amen.
Amen, somebody.
Amen.
You could give somebody medicine for a toothache, but you couldn't sell a broken bone. Talk about, I'd rather somebody sell a bone than give me some toothache medicine.
Amen.
Ain't that crazy, y'all?
Amen.
And that's what some of us do. You can't do this on the first Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Can do that.
It got to be this way on this Sunday.
That's it.
You got to step that, Pastor. We ain't never stepped that before.
We ain't did that before.
And so here we are still trying to work our way to heaven. And God says, go ahead and work yourself to death. But you'll never have a relationship with me because the Pharisees didn't have a relationship with me because they wouldn't accept what Jesus was trying to tell them. And so the reason we don't get no rest is because now we are under condemnation, and there's fear in condemnation. There's fear in sin. 1 John 4:18 says, there's no fear in love. Well, I put there's no fear in faith. But perfect love, perfect faith casts out fear, because fear has torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in faith, in love. We love him because he first loved us. Fear is the opposite of faith. Either we're going to have fear or we're going to have faith. But you ain't going to have both. In other words, some of us go to bed and fear every night. And we like this.
Knock on the door.
I don't know how I'm going to pay my people. Just kicking. Turning all night long. I don't know where that child is. Fear just got a grip on us. And because we can't get, you see, fear ain't going to let you rest. But when you love God with all your soul and all your mind and all your heart, perfect faith in God cast out. Because when you have faith in God, fear got to go.
Amen.
But you can't have both of them. Fear easy. I keep you where you at. You won't sing in the choir. You won't be on no board. You won't be on no board. You won't pray no prayer. You won't get up and read no scripture. Fear they keep you right in them seats doing nothing for the Lord.
Amen.
I'm preaching better than y'all saying amen. Fear will keep you from being blessed by God. Because God blessed them who put themselves in his hand.
Amen.
It's like putting a hand in a glove. And what we have to understand, the devil operates in fear. And we go to bed with the worst thing we can go to bed with on our mind.
That's it.
But when you have faith in God, you'll go to sleep and you'll have perfect peace.
Amen.
Oh, let me break this thing down for you. Let me break this thing down for you. Can I break it down for you?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Philippians 4:7 says, and the peace of God, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. The peace of God
Come on.
shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Brother Smith, the peace of God is like an umpire over your life.
That's it.
You know, an umpire, for y'all ladies who don't know, an umpire called the balls and strikes. He says, okay, it was off to the left, that's a ball. He said, it was off to the right, that's a ball. It was straight down the middle, that's a strike. The peace of God would do your life like that.
Come on now.
No bills not being paid, you can't get in their mind or their heart. Y'all ain't getting me. The peace of God will keep your field work on having your child from getting in your mind and your heart. It'll step out. No, you can't get in there. That ain't gonna give him no rest. But you gotta have the peace of God. The peace of God will give you sleep like you never had before. Let me help somebody. You want to know why most people are so agitated? It's because they let everything get in them. When it get in you, it got you.
Get on your skin.
Because it gets in your heart, it gets in your mind, and as a man or woman thinking, so is that. And so here we are, supposed to be people of faith, but we're going to bed in fear.
That's it.
Because we don't have the peace of God that has already been an empire over our life that day to keep whatever ain't supposed to be in there out of our minds and hearts. But Jesus said, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives. And see, we still looking for the world peace that as soon as something bad happens, that peace is gone. But when you got God's peace, it'll stand there and say,
yes, it will.
oh, he's saving me. Yeah, but I trust him. If God brought me to it, he gonna bring me through it. And guess what? The Bible says you'll lay down and get some sweet sleep. Oh, let me break this thing down. I told y'all I gotta take my time because some of y'all need to get this. Listen. John 14:27 says, peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, I give unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. That word here, fear has torment. We are not made perfect in fear because fear has torment. It's fear. It's like the devil sticking a pitchfork in you. Like you were worrying about the devil coming to you with his pitchfork, because that's what we've been taught, the tail and the pitchfork. But he's actually a beautiful animal. And we got this torment. Anything happen, it torment us. Because the peace of God hadn't kept it out. Easy. Can I really help y'all?
Go ahead.
Y'all just scared. The world done scared you to death. Get coronavirus, we scared. Scared, shake your hand. No weapon that is formed against me shall prosper. Come on, talk back to me. Man, everybody done bought up all the stuff. And if you ain't protected by God, you still gonna get it. I sit down in perfect peace because I will keep them in perfect peace. Whose mind is stayed on Him. Your mind is on the wrong thing. When you put your mind on Jesus, you can lay down and get you some sleep. And like Sister, she said she don't watch the news because it scared the hell out of her. Amen, somebody. The news done scared the hell out of her. Every time you look around, somebody will get shot. It wasn't you. God protected you. The bullet would have went around you because you were part of God. Stop being scared. And go get you some sleep. I'm going to teach this thing. Because some of y'all need to get some rest. I can see the look on your face. They didn't get no rest last night. They tossed and turned all night long. Come into church with your arms folded, eyes puffed up, ain't getting no rest. Worried about them nappy-head grandchildren, put them in God's hands. And let them jokers go.
Yes.
Watch this. Proverbs 3:24 says, when thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. There it is. That word afraid keep coming up, Brother Smith. Because fear is what's taking our peace. But we're still depending on the world peace. Thou shall lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. I get sweet sleep. Trees be blowing, leaves be dropping on the house, and I'm snoring.
That's true.
I look at that, all my trees in the yard. I'm like, it is raining last night. Because I go to sleep.
Man.
That's it.
Listen, when God shoot at you, Sister Stallings, he don't miss.
Man.
Take the power away from Satan, because Satan can't do no more to you than God let him. When God get ready for you to sow to the grave, you ain't got time to get your hat. You getting out of here.
Amen.
But if he don't want you to go, 18 heart attacks ain't gonna take you out. Don't make him in the head.
Amen.
Amen.
Man. Sure right.
Let God take the fear out of you. Grab onto his peace that surpasses all understanding. Let me deal with that.
Well,
I don't understand how I got peace and could sleep when they just told me I just got diagnosed with cancer. But I go home and go to sleep. Like they told me I won the lottery. If I'm going, I'm gone.
Amen.
But I'm going to trusting in God.
Amen.
I'm not going to get out of here begging and crying for my life. If God,
Man.
because it's more than like in this mess. And see, that one of the things is we too attached to this mess.
That's it.
Let it go.
Let it go.
And the fear go.
That's it.
Put your hands in God's hands and go get you some sweet sleep, Albertina.
Amen.
Some sweet rest.
Amen.
Coming to church on Sunday, glad to be alive.
Amen.
God is getting us together one more time. One more time. Don't be afraid. Don't be dismayed. Whatsoever is you sow, so shall you reap.
Man.
If you sow peace, you're going to reap some sleep.
Amen.
Amen, somebody.
Amen. Amen.
Sheep are restless because they got so many parasites.
That's
One parasite is the news. Take your peace. Some folks watch so much news. All you got in you now is murder.
That's it.
You know why people say, oh Lord, they're just killing each other. Stop watching the news so much.
That's it.
Right.
Start watching some Christian television. With some preachers telling you everything is going to be all right. Because the news will take your peace.
Yes, it will.
Sheep are restless. Sheep are restless. Sheep are restless. I think I got one more. That's why David said, he maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still water. Green pastures is representative of being full and satisfied. Our cup running over. Amen, somebody.
Amen.
When all your bills paid, you can go down and get you some sleep.
Amen.
Oh, Lord, have
Amen.
mercy. That's what, when God leads you beside the green pasture,
Yes.
that means I ain't scared.
Amen.
Because where God leads me, he going to keep me.
Yes.
You think I was worried about coming to St. John? I knew God was going to be on my side. Don't you have peace, Reverend Reese, when all your bills paid and you got some money in the bank?
I sure do.
But when you broke and you already got 9 bills waiting on you,
Amen.
Tell me about
you ain't going to get no rest.
Amen.
Because we gotta let God lead us to green pastures. Because there's peace in them green pastures. That's why David said, my cup runneth over.
That's it.
He said, he leading me beside still waters.
That's it.
Still waters mean calmness, serenity. Some of us got too much turmoil in our life because we hanging with the wrong folk. All they bring is drama. Baby mama drama. Baby daddy drama. All this pagan place, date of our lives drama. God said, I'll lead you beside still waters. Some of us got storms all the time. Because
Say it.
but if anybody had storms, it was David. David stayed in trouble.
Man.
But he said, he lead me beside still water. In other words, the storm is over. I'm trying to tell somebody today, the storm is over. You can get some rest now. Still waters. You know, when you sit, I don't know how many of y'all go out and it's like me, I go out in nature, when you sit, it's something about water. Ain't it, y'all?
Amen.
It just, you know, now if you're looking at a river that's overflowing and it's raging, that ain't no peace.
Right.
And that's the way our lives are. It's just raging like a storming river out of control. But God has to lead you to that still water. That cooling water, is what he said. Cooling water. I felt like cooling water. And that's the way some of y'all gonna feel when I dip it. Cooling water. I felt like cooling water. But I'm being serious.
Amen.
God will calm the storm. He'll say, peace.
Yeah.
Be still. And then you'll be able to see clearly because you can't see in no storm. Come back to me if you can. Some of us can't see because it's always stormy weather.
Amen.
But he leads me beside still water.
Yeah.
He restores my soul till my cup runs over. I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about running over peace, joy, happiness, solitude.
Yes. Man.
I'd rather have that than all the money in the world because our president he got plenty of money, but he ain't got no peace. A soul like that can't have no peace. He at odds with everybody.
That's right.
He need to get some rest.
He can't.
But if you can't sleep at night, see what time it is. Seek out the peace of God. Because the peace of God, Sister Virginia, it will counteract the fear. Now look at that scripture. Now, I want to keep teaching. That scripture that says, perfect love casts out fear. Just replace love for faith. Perfect faith. Because if you got perfect faith in God, you know no matter what your situation, the God you serve knows how to work it out.
Amen. Amen.
If he's done it before, that's y'all problem. Y'all think God shot his best shot in 65. But he was just getting started, Sister Wood. God is saving his best for last for some of y'all. Because he still hadn't proven himself to you. And he's just waiting for you to have some faith. Because it ain't your fear to help to bring God in your situation. Your fear will keep him out. But when you say on that solid rock I'm standing, all other ground is sinking sand. Yeah, when he show up and show out. But you gotta grab hold of peace.
Amen.
I don't understand what I'm going through. But I do know if I keep my mind on him, he'll keep me in perfect peace.
Yes.
See, the devil's job, Brother Gray, is to get you to go to bed with that crap on your mind. To get you to wake up on Sunday morning with that crap on your mind. So that when you come to church, you won't even hear what the Reverend got to say. Because you're too busy worried about what your problem is. Instead of the God who can solve your problem. Ain't no peace in that. It's a shame that you come to the house of bread and still don't get nothing to eat.
Amen. All right now.
But I'm talking about sheep who got parasites. Let me tell you another parasite. It's people in the church who spread negativity. Talking about what we can and can't do. That'll take your peace.
That's a killer.
You came in here with your little faith, and here they come with their non-believing self. We can't do that. We ain't never did that. And so we ain't never got enough money to do nothing, so here we are always in fear. Especially the preacher. How am I going to get this paid? Boy, we would just let that thing go and say, God, you know what we need. We have faith. We'll draw it from God.
Amen.
And we can stop being in fear. We're going to lose our preacher.
Amen.
Y'all ain't going to lose me. Stop being scared. The devil ain't in control of that. Y'all talk about you if you can. When you start decreeing and declaring, then you start having it. But you got to rebuke that negativity. Because there's fear in negativity. Well, about that time.
Ain't too close.
If I start on this point, I never get done.
Amen.
But sheep are restless. And I really did a lot of research as far as sheep and their activity and their characteristics. And the shepherds look at them day and night.
That's it.
And every now and then they'll sit down, but it have to almost be a perfect environment.
That's quiet.
Because these sheep have parasites on them. As I told y'all how the shepherd anoints their head, because the parasites that get inside their brain and drive them crazy.
Right.
Uh-oh, that's another preacher moment. That's why I anoint y'all head, to get some of them parasites out. Amen.
Amen.
Clean it out.
Because them parasites done drove some of us crazy.
That's it. Scared.
But in the essence of it all, in the understanding of our characteristics of sheep and our comparison, how the Bible compares us to sheep, it's amazing the similarities.
That's it.
But overall, I thank God that God is all our shepherd.
Amen. Amen.
You know, we look at our bishops and elders, we just under shepherds. We in the same boat y'all in.
Amen.
We just been called to a little higher calling.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to learn how to be good sheep so you can get you some rest. Let the peace of God be the umpire in your life of what comes in.
Amen.
Because the Bible says, come on, preach, Reverend, the light of the body is the eye. If your eye be full of light, your whole body be full of light. In other words, be careful what you pay attention to.
Amen.
Because it's getting in you. A lot of us are dark because we look at and listen to a lot of dark stuff.
Amen.
But when you have the peace of God, it's not your job to not be afraid. The peace of God will take that fear away from you.
Amen.
But you got to have His peace. Stop trying to manufacture your own peace. Don't receive the world peace. They'll tell you, I'll give you 10% interest. That ain't no peace. That's a ripoff. The world will offer you all kind of peaceful stuff.
Amen.
But at the end, it ain't going to benefit you. It's going to benefit them.
Amen.
God's peace always benefits you, Sister John. Because at the end, God is looking for you to have some rest. The Bible talks about resting on the Sabbath. On the seventh day, God rested. There's a rest for God's people on the Sabbath. But that only comes from resting in God. You got to learn how to rest in Him. You got to learn how to rest in Him. You got to learn how to rest in Him. You got to learn how to rest in Him.
Amen.
That means you got to sit down in His Word. You got to do some meditating. You know, we have to prepare ourselves for these things. You got to put the world to the side. You got to cut out some time for God.
That's it.
You got to. But you never have this peace, this rest that I've been preaching about. Because the world is not geared to giving you rest. It's geared to only taking your rest. That's why we come to church so restless. Our bodies are here. But our minds, Sister George, is where? On the other side of the town. Why? Because our mind is out there on that other stuff. Amen, somebody. When it ought to be in here. See, when we come here, we ought to have a one-check mind. I come here to praise God. I know what the doctor says. I know my child is out there on drugs. But if Paul said, this one thing I do. This one thing I do. One thing is, I'm coming here to worship Him.
Amen.
So my mind can't be on the other side of town.
Amen.
Because if my mind is on the other side of town where my child is, then God will let me have my child. But while I'm here, my mind on Him, His Holy Spirit will be dealing with my child.
Amen.
Amen, somebody.
Amen.
You got to have a one-track mind when it comes to serving God. You can't be divided. James said that a man who's double-minded is unstable in all his ways. Reverend, you got to talk about this thing.
Amen.
If we unstable, that's why we can't get. We're double-minded. One minute we do, the next minute we don't. And so God says, I can't deal with that. You too wishy-washy. You know? I knew somebody who's going to keep their mind stayed on me. Then I can give him some peace. Come in here next Sunday with your mind on him. Mind made up. That this is the Sunday I'm going to get my peace. This is the Sunday I'm going back home and go to sleep. Amen, somebody. I know y'all won't sleep. It ain't because you're old, because you ain't got the peace of God. I guarantee you, if you grab the peace of God, some of them sleeping pills you can get away with. Amen, somebody. Some of them sleeping pills, you can tell the doctor, you ain't getting my money no more. Because God, it just said, you don't have to be afraid. He will let you lie down with sweet. You know what sweet sleep is? The alarm clock had to wake me up. I ain't waking up every 10 minutes. The alarm clock, if the alarm clock don't wake me up, I'm sleeping all the way through the time to go to work. Amen, somebody. But some of us wake up all night.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Lord have mercy. Plop. Come on. Leave me alone. Ow. That hurts. Oh, now get off my foot. Oh. Can't sleep.
That ain't work. Give me the other.
All right.
Oh, Lord. Where's she at? God. Hey, I'm going to pay these bills. Give me some of yours. All night long.
Ow. Get off my foot. Get off my foot.
Look it down, man.
That hurt. Good. Pastor. Leave me alone.
All right, now.
Y'all know I'm telling the truth.
Amen.
I ain't telling you to throw your pills away. But I'm telling you to get some peace. Because some of us, first of all, don't have the peace of God because we don't have peace with God. Come on. We are still trying to work it out ourselves. And you can't do it. I learned to let go. I mean, I have that I don't care attitude. You know, people worried about the rain. I say, you know, God is, with all this rain, y'all complaining, He's just holding down the coronavirus. Amen.
Come on now.
Amen. You know, that's right. You got to trust God. If some folk house get blown away, He got a purpose. Amen, somebody.
Amen.
If yours gets fired, you thank God and say, I wasn't part